Hello and welcome back to French Made Fun. In the past few videos, we have been learning indefinite and definite articles and their various uses. Now that we are familiar with that topic, we can move on to learning some basic French nouns and their antonyms, which is their opposite words. These words are used very commonly and will come handy in various conversations. Some of them you may have already come across in the previous videos, whereas others may be completely new to you. But one thing that is common among them is that they are all familial relationships. So let's go over them one by one. Un homme, which means a man, is the opposite of une femme, which means a woman. As mentioned in the previous videos, remember that the alphabet H or H, as we call it in French, is considered a vowel in the French language and will therefore not be pronounced when it comes in the beginning of a word. So it's homme and not homme. Moreover, when a French word ends with a consonant, like the N here, for example, the consonant is usually not pronounced. That's why we say and not un. However, in this case, the reason why we said un-om is because is followed by a word that begins with a vowel. If a French word ending with a consonant is followed by a word that begins with a vowel, then that consonant will be pronounced. So in this case, as an exception, we'll say un-om instead of a-om. We do this to avoid the sounds of the vowels oo and ash from clashing. So un homme is the opposite of une femme, means that a man is the opposite of a woman. Moving on, we have a mari, which means a husband, which is again the opposite of une femme, which in this context means a wife. Since mari begins with a consonant M and there is no vowel clash here, we say a mari instead of un mari. Next, we have a fils, which means a son, which is the opposite of une fille, which means a daughter. A garçon, a boy, is the opposite of une fille, a girl. A père, which means a father, is the opposite of une mère, which means a mother. Un grand-père, which means a grandfather, is the opposite of une grand-mère, which means a grandmother. Note that père, mère, grand-père, and grand-mère all have an accent grave on their first Moreover, the word garçon has a little citadel underneath say. This brings us to the end of our lesson on French nouns and their antonyms. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more such videos. Au revoir.